Hmm. Hey guys, what's up? And today I'm going to do another things video. When you're watching this, it should be Sunday. So I'm going to talk about the things that happened on the first week of 2018. Not only do I want to brag about these lovely macarons, I also want to talk about the best songs and worst songs released this week. I'm not a super knowledge person. I don't know all the singles that had been released in the past week, but I will tell you the most popular ones. I'll talk about them. So let's start off with tracks or singles that I think are not that good and not that bad. They are in the middle. They are meh. So starting off with MGMT's Hand It Over. MGMT had released 3 singles now: Little Dark Age, When You Die, and Hand It Over. And the first 2 is amazing. They are highlights. They are really nice, really catchy and fun and quirky. In fact, Little Dark Age is in my top 15 songs of the year. And then they released Hand It Over, which I think are very psychedelic, slow, and it's a little bit more moody, I guess, and it's not as appealing as their last 2 singles. I think it still has a lot of potential in it, however, but it's just not as appealing. And then we also have A Perfect Circle's Disillusioned. Their first single they released recently is what's the name again? The Doomed. And The Doomed is amazing. It's an amazing rock song that is presented by A Perfect Circle. They came back. Maynard is back. Not in Tool, in A Perfect Circle. And then Disillusioned is released, and it's also very slow, very moody. It's also very airy and spacey. I mean, it starts off very grandly and monumentally. And then it kind of slows down and it boils down to some ambient sounds and Maynard's vocals. And I think it's kind of underwhelming, honestly. It's a little bit underwhelming. I think it could be way better. But the chords, the music, the melodies itself, I think it's fine. And also want to shout out to Bruno Mars's new single, Finesse. Finesse? I don't know. I think it's pronounced Finesse. Anyway, Bruno Mars's Finesse featuring Cardi B, and on Bodak Yellow, Cardi B is very aggressive and she's full of herself in the video and in the song as well, I guess. But in this song, she is more whack, she's more funny, and she has a more sense of humor, and I think that's a good thing. And that makes the song sounds more fun and entertaining also. And I also think Bruno Mars, as always, a passionate singer and a passionate dancer as well. And the song's very fun, it's very lively, but I also think it's kind of predictable, and yeah, that's what you would expect from them, right? So yeah, it's not too good, but it's okay, I guess. And then I'm going to talk about the worst tracks. But first of all, let me eat another macaron. Bhad Bhabie dropped both of them, which is yeah, which is exactly what you would expect. Annoying, obnoxious, trap electronic beats, very irritating and annoying vocals. The lyrics are really aggressive and full of herself. And yeah, Daniel Bergoli, Bhad Bhabie, as always, just spoiled, just very rude and impulsive and irrational and immature. So not good, not good. And apparently she also released 2 tracks in last year, which is I Got It and Mama Don't Worry, and both of them are terrible tracks. And however, there's a track that's even worse than than Bhad Baby's track this week, and it is Justin Timberlake's Filthy. Yes, he is back with Filthy, and dude, it's so disappointing. Like usually Justin Timberlake is a classy, artsy pop musician, but now it's the song starts off with some very overblown horns and guitars and his very high and young vocals, and then suddenly it stopped, and then suddenly these very dancey mix of dubstep started to play, and it's not like the very bassy and electronic kind of dubstep, and the song totally tunes down into this lo-fi dubstep dance mix that doesn't really have any melodies except a couple of really cheesy, corny melodies that are somehow resemblant to a love song, I guess. And wow, it's really disappointing. I expect a lot more from Justin Timberlake this time, and Filthy's not a good track. But now let's talk about the best tracks of the week. We have Sufjan Stevens with Mystery of Love, which is in the soundtrack for Call Me By Your Name, which is nominated by the Golden Globes, by the way, and the Golden Globes should be, the ceremony should be happening tonight in USA, or next morning in Hong Kong time. Anyway, it's a good song. It's like the usual Sufjan Stevens song. It's very lovely, it's very lo-fi and personal and intimate, and it's very sweet and gorgeous as well. And man, the best track of this week has got to be Kendrick Lamar and SZA's All the Stars. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And you know, the instrumentals in the back, they're very smooth, they're very soothing and nice. And Kendrick's verses are very intimate and lo-fi. And you know, Kendrick has a more welcoming appearance in the song, but man, SZA is amazing in All the Stars, you know. The song, not only is the song catchy, and the way she sings it is very, very soothing, very lively, and it is a good song, and it is also in the soundtrack for Black Panther. I'm so excited for Black Panther. I'm so excited! Oops. Well, let's talk about Golden Globes. Speaking of which, Golden Globes the ceremony should be happening tonight in USA. And man, it's kind of exciting. But however, I'm not going to look into the results, the winners list for this year's Golden Globes, or this time, because I feel like if I look into the winners list, then I'll know what is the winners of the Oscars. I know it's uncertain that the winners of Golden Globes will be the same as the winners of the Oscars, but most of the time that's the case. But the Golden Globes is really different than the Emmys, so I guess I can look into that. So basically all I'm saying is I will not be making a video on the results of this time's Golden Globes. And also, I just want to mention it, but David Bowie's birthday tomorrow, and we all miss him. It's been over a year, and wow, January 10, actually, David Bowie's passing, 1 year anniversary. And yeah, really miss him. He's one of the greatest musicians of all times because of how weird and quirky he is. He had paved the way for musical art, and I mean, that's amazing. And I'm gonna eat this piece of chocolate, this last piece of salted caramel milk chocolate with macadamia inside. Yeah, what is your opinions on these tracks, and what do you think will happen, or who do you think will win in the Golden Globe ceremony? Peace.